Hey, it's jamithatsme here. Welcome back to my channel. Now let's get into a quick chat about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Last week's episode showed us more of the breakdown between Porsha and Marlo's friendship, with Marlo leaning more towards Kenya's side and not fully believing Porsha's story as it pertains to her and Bolo. So we continue to see the two going further and further apart. Well, after the episode premiered, we ended up seeing a clip of Porsha having a few choice words to say about Miss Marlo, and this is what she had to say. Porsha says that she really feels sorry for Marlo because, you know, when you get lipo and you taking pills and you mix that with alcohol, that's not a good look for you. So she's gonna go ahead and forgive Miss Marlo for her antics right now because she knows that she took medication and mixed it with alcohol, and when you do that, things don't work too well. So when Marlo heard that, Marlo felt all kind of ways. She did not appreciate anything that Porsha had to say because she felt as though Porsha was insinuating the fact that she actually is out here taking drugs. Marlo hops down in the comments of the Peach Report Daily and goes on to let Porsha know this. First, Candy drugged you. Now I'm on drugs. You reaching a new low, P. Hashtag social justice leader. It wasn't that deep. Never in my life have I done drugs. And I heart and forgive you though for getting Henny wasted on national TV and busting it open for a stripper in fake Chanel. Okay? Now Marlo is real good for calling somebody out with some fake Chanel all day long. And I mean, in my opinion, I do think Porsha may want to be a little careful with that. Okay, about the whole girl, you was taking medication and mixing it with drugs. We know Porsha is one of the people that would put drugging off on somebody, so you may want to be a little careful this time. Marlo is not a peach holder, so I don't know how much that would really affect Porsha's role on Real Housewives of Atlanta, if at all. But it's like, girl, you know, you've already had your time going down the road of calling somebody out for being once, you know, drug others or whatever. And now you saying this lady over here taking drugs. Girl, just go ahead and just tap out. Just tap out of the drug conversation before they try and, you know, come up with something else and put it off on you. So just go ahead and moonwalk out of that situation. But that wasn't enough for Miss Marlo. Miss Marlo decides to go over to Jason Lee's gagging show to give more commentary on how she felt about Miss Porsha. So Jason asked her, you know, what was going on in the room with Porsha and Bolo? Do you think it was any, you know, back action, you know what I'm saying, doggy style? Like, what do you think was going on? And Marlo said, well, honey, from the smell of things, it could have been a whole lot of things going on. I mean, it smelled like cool, butt, and DIC, girl. It smelled like all kind of stuff. So you know, I don't know what happened, but I can tell you some things happened because it was funky down there. And I was kind of like, Marlo, are you sure? Because one minute you're sitting up here telling us that, you know, you heard noises, and then the next minute you're acting like you don't know what the hell going on. Now you want to say that you smelled some things going on, talking about something you didn't know if it was somebody's period or whether or not it was BV or something, but it was funky down there and you didn't like it. So I'm just like, Marlo, which one is this? Now see, for that piece right there, I don't believe you, okay? I don't believe you when you say that because you've already shown yourself to be a bit of a flip-flopper when it comes to the Bolo situation. Marlo goes on in that same interview to tell Porsha, girl, you can keep my name out of your mouth. I'm not a peach holder, right? Well, then you need to spend your time arguing with someone that does have a peach, since I'm one that do not have one, girl. So stop wasting your time on me. And while you're at it, my dear, why don't you go ahead and show us your original face? Okay, where can we find out where your original face at, honey? Which doctor office is it located at? And Jason is like shocked, and he's like, oh my God, you know, Porsha has had her face done or whatever. You're saying that she's had plastic surgery? And Marlo's like, girl, look at her face. Look at her face. Look all up in here. Okay, she's got all kind of work done up in here, Botox, fillers, everything. She done got her face done, her lips done, okay, her breasts done. She done got everything done on her body, okay, but she ain't get that stomach done. So have I not taught you anything, honey? Go on, get that lipo. And I was just like, woo, that's a lot. That's a lot, okay? Marlo went completely in on Porsha. I must say, it was definitely gagging, okay? As Jason Lee would say, like, it was definitely gag worthy. I was completely shocked that Marlo really, because Marlo can get real fly, but I guess I just wasn't expecting her to just go all the way in on Porsha in the way that she did. And she definitely went there. And I'll be honest, I cannot oppose what Marlo is saying about Porsha getting plastic surgery, because a few episodes ago, I told you guys about Porsha's slipped. I could see that she got fillers. I could tell that she got too much injections in the top of her lip, and it just made her look, you know, a bit funny. But I will say this, all of the ladies get work done, you know, all of the ladies get work done. So Porsha getting work done on her body is not surprising. All of the ladies do. Even, you know, Marlo has admitted to getting some things done, as she mentioned lipo. Now, I was shocked about when she said, girl, you did all that work, but you ain't suck out that stomach. That right there, that was a lot. I mean, I was a little shook. I don't know if Porsha may have some medical issues or something like that as to why she's the way that she is, just like people was clowning Miss Drew for her shape, but Drew has like a medical condition going on, so I don't know if that's the same thing for Miss Porsha. But they be coming for each other's bodies. And I know it's this whole thing about not body shaming. Do you guys think that Marlo should not be body shaming Porsha at all? Or what are your thoughts? Because they all get surgery, they all get lipo. I'm sure Porsha's gonna get lipo at some point if that's what she wants to do. What are y'all thoughts about it? Do you feel like Marlo was body shaming? Do you think that she wasn't, considering the fact that they all talk about each other, they all have had work done, so it is what it is, it's fair game. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts below. But that was not it, y'all. It was some more stuff that took place. Now, we did get to see a preview clip of this week's episode, right? And that's when Shamea was pretty much fronting Marlo on the whole lipo situation. But Shamea, I'm sure I'm gonna be getting your in the Real Housewives of Atlanta review, so we'll just wait on it. I haven't seen the episode yet, but I'm sure based on that clip, I ain't really like what you had to say. But we're gonna go ahead and move on. Now, based on this preview clip, Shamea decided to offer her 2 cents about how she was feeling about Miss Marlo and the overall situation. She goes on to say, I don't give up about this BIT and her lipo. I only called at Marlo Hampton out because she came for me and Nola, which was edited out, and said she gonna F-U-C-K my hubby. Everyone witnessed it. Otherwise, I could give a damn about this lisp queen. I don't know if she meant lisp queen. Well, maybe Marlo does have like a little lisp, or if she meant lipo queen. I'm not really sure, but Shamea decided she wanted some of the action too, and she wanted to go ahead and give her 2 cents. But let me tell y'all something. Marlo has been on Porsha's motherfucking head, okay? Porsha done said whatever it is she need to say. Porsha has not addressed anything else, but Marlo is coming and coming and coming and coming, okay? She's come for her on social media. She's going to Jason's gag show to give her viewpoint. She's also going to an app called Bigo. Did I say it right? Or Big O? And she goes in on Porsha even more while she's there, and then tells Porsha, you want to sit up there and talk about me being on drugs, honey? How about this? I dare you to take a drug test with me. I bet you won't do that. I was like, ooh, well, what are you trying to say over here, ma'am? So the girls have, what is it? The Azalea Banks says the girls are fighting. Okay, that's exactly what they're doing. We'll see how that story develops. I'm looking forward to seeing how the reunion goes. Candy already tipped us off and said that Marlo and Porsha are not friends. Clearly, these antics are happening after the reunion has been filmed, so they are definitely not going to be friends. So we'll just see how things are gonna flow for the rest of the season, and whether or not Marlo will be back next season to see what's gonna happen with their friendship. But let's move on to some other housewives that are actually not on the show, but making sure that they stand in the news, at least one of them, honey. So Real Housewives of ATL, the Total T, posted a photo of both Eva and Tanya together because they were rocking their red lips. So they thought they looked real good in their red lip. Well, I'll tell you this right here, Miss Eva did not appreciate that post at all, and this is what Miss Eva had to say about it. Eva says, please don't post us together. Ever. Not my cup of tea or coffee. Don't let my proper red lip confuse you. There is no relational or comparison. Period, is what Miss Eva had to say, honey. So she was not feeling Miss Tanya at all. She's like, girl, I do not like Miss Tanya. That's not my cup of tea, honey. Do not post me up there with that lady. Mind your business, and I'm gonna mind mine. But I will say this though, Miss Eva. Miss Eva went and got her teeth done, honey, and she made sure that she took to social media to give you guys a good smile, a good glimpse, so y'all can get into them teeth, honey, and see what it is she got going on. So after seeing her brand new teeth that she done went and got, okay, it made me think about Miss Tanya, I must say. So are you sure you guys are in no comparison or have no relation at all? No, nothing? Let me know, honey, because when I saw them teeth and I see that Miss Tanya got a rack of teeth in her mouth too, honey, it makes me be like, okay, no comparison, but yet some things are still the same. But okay, either way, honey, good luck. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts about everything I had to say tonight about the Real Housewives of ATL. Let me know your thoughts about how you felt about Eva's new smile, her comment and response to the post between her and Tanya. Let me know your thoughts about Marlo. Marlo coming at Porsha's neck about 4-5 times, and Porsha has not said anything in return. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, and also don't forget to chime in on Shamea's response about Marlo and not giving a based on the actions that happened down in New Orleans. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.